Alright, so what's up guys? I'm back with another video, and today what we're going to be doing is we're going to be washing and ceramic coating the 959. So basically I still haven't ridden the bike much yet. I really only have like 11 miles on the bike so far. Before I really started getting back into riding again, I wanted to put a ceramic coating on the bike just to protect the paint and just to make it easier to clear the bugs off and everything, you know, when I wash it. So that's what we're going to be doing today. I am going to probably be doing a little bit of clay barring just to get the water spots out, and probably a little bit of compounding just to try to get the little bit of light scratches out of the tank. And let me just say, this is by no means an instructional video. I'm pretty much just doing this just to document me doing this, because I really have no idea what the fuck I'm doing. I'm pretty much just following a bunch of other videos I found on YouTube on how to do this, and I'm just gonna pretty much just wing it and see what we come out with. So let's go ahead and get into it. I swear, as soon as I start filming in the garage, all types of fucking wildlife outside wants to start barking and quacking and fighting and shit. But anyway, here's some of the products I'm gonna be using. I have some fancy microfiber polishing towels. Basically, these are basically expensive microfiber towels that's supposed to not scratch the paint like some of the cheaper ones. I got some microfiber washing mitts. This is the actual ceramic coating. It's called Nano Bomb. Got this off of Amazon, I think for like 25 bucks. I didn't get one of those crazy expensive ceramic kits, because honestly, I'm a bit skeptical of how long this stuff is supposed to last. They say it's supposed to last years, and the more expensive ones are supposed to last even more years, but I don't know, I'm a bit skeptical of all of it. But I just wanted to do it because from the videos I did seeing the gloss that was in the paint, it was a really nice gloss, and that's pretty much the reason I'm really doing it. The protection, I'm hoping is what they say, but I'm not really counting on it. Anyway, I got a clay kit, a drying towel, and then I got some polish and a polisher. This supposedly connects to a cordless drill. I wasn't trying to buy a whole professional detail buffer and all that stuff, because like I said, I'm just pretty much just doing this just to put some protection on the paint and try to get it, you know, looking as nice as possible. And then I have a spray bottle with some isopropyl alcohol just to clean the polish and any wax off of the paint before I put the coating on. And then I got a bucket for the soapy water, and I'm gonna be using another bucket. I'm gonna go with the recommended 2-bucket washing system that a lot of people recommend. So without further ado, let's go ahead, get some water in the buckets, and let's get into it. I'm just gonna be using some standard Meguiar's car wash, nothing fancy. I'm gonna hit the wheels up with some wheel cleaner. Or maybe not. So the bottle broke, so I'm just gonna go get another spray bottle and transfer it over to that. All right, wheel cleaner back in action. Now I am doing this at a specific time of day for my house. As you can see, the bike is completely shaded, and I did that on purpose just so the sun isn't drying out the bike before I'm finished with it. So you might want to take that into consideration when you're doing yours. You don't want to be directly in sunlight when you're washing your bike or detailing it or anything like that. So now I'm going to be using 2 different sponges. I have this one little mitt that I'm going to use to get inside the wheels, and then I'm going to use this brick looking one for the rest of the body panels. Now you might want to go ahead and do like a soap pre-soaking of the bike, but since my bike is barely even ridden yet, I don't really have any grime or anything on the bike yet. It's still pretty much fresh out of the showroom, so your mileage may vary. So let's go ahead. So I'm going to do the wheels first. Get in there. Again, since I don't have too many miles on the bike, I'm not gonna go too crazy into cleaning the rims because they're pretty much clean. All right, so we're gonna switch over to the other mitt and wash the body. All right, so that's it for the wash. Now let's go ahead and hose off the soap. Now before I use my drying cloth, I'm gonna blow as much of the water off the bike as possible with this air nozzle. And I just wanna make sure that I don't get too close with the tip and scratch the paint. So let's go ahead and do that. I want to try to get as much water off as possible because when you doing your polishing, you don't want water coming out of the cracks and getting into your polish. So I'm probably gonna do one more little blow off with the hose just to make sure we get as much of the water out as possible. All right, so after drying off the rim, I saw there was still some chain lube on the back wheel, so I'm gonna go ahead and use my woolly brush to try to scrub it out. If it don't come out, not that big of a deal. It's just gonna get back on there anyway. So let's see if we can at least get it clean. All right, I don't think it really came off as much, but whatever. It's a wheel, it's gonna get dirty anyway. I don't really care. So the bike is pretty much dry now. I'm gonna take it back into the garage and start with the polishing. I don't think I really need to clay it because I don't see any water spots no more after washing it. So I might just be good with just doing a polish. So let's go ahead and get in there and get started. So I'm gonna go ahead and give it one more blow off because when I took it off the rear stand, more water dripped out of the fairing. So gotta get this thing as dry as possible. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and do the polish. I don't really think it's necessary to do the clay bar. So just go ahead and do this. And I'm gonna just do one section at a time. Start off with this side of the tank and probably do the other side of the tank and then do the fairings and the front. Go ahead and put a little bit on. I'm gonna just go ahead and move it around a bit so it doesn't fly. I'm not sure how well this is coming through on camera, but just that little piece I did added a nice glossy finish to the tank. Almost like glass. All right, that's good enough. I'm not a professional detailer. I'm not going for perfection. Move on to another side of the tank. As you can see, so far it's got a nice deep gloss. Not sure how well it's coming across, but the ceramic coating should hopefully help preserve this gloss for a long time, if it works as they advertise. So I'm gonna go ahead and just finish off the rest of the painted panels, apply the ceramic, and then try to be done with this thing. All right, so I polished off the whole tank and it looks really good. It's not perfect, still some small swirls in there, but it's a tank, it's gonna happen. It's not that serious. All right, so let's go ahead and do the sides. I'm probably not gonna do overkill on the bottom here because you're really not gonna see it, and it's pretty much gonna get all beat up anyway from the road, so. And also, just for your information, I'm going pretty light and not hanging too much on these edges here, just because the paint on these bends tends to be a little bit thinner and you can burn it. So I was kind of just going easy on all around the bolt holes and, you know, this part here. And also I was going very easy around the decals too, just so it doesn't burn the decals off or make them start peeling. Looking good down there. Now for me, the tail section of my bike was pretty dull. I don't know why. So I'm really anxious to see how the polish brings this back out, if at all. But so far it looks like it's popping. A lot, actually. Yeah, this looks really good, actually. See that nice gloss? See if we can compare it to the other side that's not done. See how this one's all dull, and you can kind of see like watermarks on it too. All right, so I got the whole bike all polished up now, ready for the coating. You can see it's got a nice deep gloss already, and the ceramic coating should hopefully bring that out and preserve it for a long time. So before I apply the coating, I'm just gonna go over the bike with some alcohol just to get off any wax. As you can see, it's nice and it's got a nice showroom shine. Did a little bit of the windshield as well as the headlights. I'll probably ceramic coat the headlights. I don't think I'm gonna put any ceramic on the windscreen at all. But let's go ahead and wipe it down with some alcohol. All right, I got my alcohol here and my fancy microfiber. So we're just gonna go ahead and wipe the whole thing down. We're ready to apply the ceramic coating, but first I'm gonna go over it again with the air just to blow off any dust from the paint. All right, so I'm just gonna follow the instructions. It says 4 drops, then wipe it on. says to buff it off immediately. Damn. I can definitely see the difference already. It's got like a rainbow effect to it and a thick gloss. It's crazy how you can see the difference immediately after buffing. It's like a thick candy gloss. It's almost like you really have to see it for yourself in person to really believe, you know, what the videos say. It looks amazing though. Fuck. What's crazy is I was considering paying a shop to do this, but I don't know. It's not really something I wanted to spend the money on. The bike, the paint is gonna wear anyway. And like, to get this properly done, they be charging like, probably for a bike, at least $500 to $700. For a whole vehicle, it can get up, you know, to several thousands of dollars. Because they try to sell you on the paint correction, which is kind of what I was doing with all the buffing and shit, but I did a bullshit paint correction. They say only 4 drops, but I'm going real liberal with it because you get a lot. All right, so we all done. I don't really know if it's supposed to go on the fender, but I'm gonna try it anyway. Why not? Actually looks pretty damn good on here, on the fender. Shit. All right, so we're all done now. The entire process is done. The bike is ceramic coated. Now let's take it out in the sun and see how it really shines. All right, and there you have it. The gloss coming off of this thing right now is insane. That boy. This was a lot of work, but I'm pretty impressed how this came out. And like I said, I got this coating for like $25 off Amazon. You know, I wasn't trying to go crazy on something that I wasn't even sure of, but you know, this looks really good. And hopefully it lasts. Alright, so that's gonna be it for this video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I will put a link in the description for the coating that I got off Amazon, just in case you guys want to try it out yourself. You'll know where to buy it. I think it looks pretty good. Let me know in the comments how you think it looks, if you think it's worth it, if you had experience doing this yourself, and how long did it last for you. Alright, so I'm gonna check you guys on the next one. Peace.